thank you everybody for joining us today for this, first ever live, story time. And today we are very happy to welcome our brother from Burkina Faso, straight from the motherland. And his name is François Moise Bamba. And he's a master storyteller. And he has a long story line of, being able to carry, people through fantastic stories, but stories that actually mean something. And we wanted to bring that authenticity, from back home into the United States here and share the wealth of knowledge that we have back home with our kids and our friends' kids. So, everybody in the state can enjoy and get to learn about it. Hello, Mr. Bamba. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing fantastic. So, what are you going to tell us today? You can take it in French and then I'll be able to translate happily for people.
Je vais raconter l'histoire aujourd'hui du singe et du lièvre.
So today I'm going to tell you the story of the lion, of the monkey and the bunny.
Au Burkina Faso, comme dans tous les pays d'Afrique de l'Ouest, il y a plusieurs formules avant de commencer les contes.
In Burkina Faso, like in many other countries around the world, there's many codes, many formulas before we actually start telling a story.
Une des formules est que le conteur dit zirin zirin et le public répond amour.
One of them is that the storyteller has to say ziri ziri and you guys need to respond namu.
C'est une histoire qui se passe dans la grande savane.
It's a story that happens in the big savannah.
Dans la grande savane de chez moi au Burkina où vivaient tous les animaux, on raconte qu'il y a eu une grande famine.
In that big savannah in my country, Burkina Faso, people say there used to be a very, very dramatic, huge famine.
Une famine tellement grande que tous les animaux avaient maigri.
It was so dramatic that all the animals lost a lot of weight.
L'éléphant avait maigri.
The elephant had become tiny.
L'hippopotame avait maigri.
The hippopotamus lost weight.
Le rhinocéros avait maigri.
The rhinoceros lost weight.
Le buffle avait maigri.
The buffalo, indeed, had lost weight.
Le zèbre avait maigri.
Even the zebra lost weight.
La girafe avait maigri.
Miss Giraffe, well, she lost weight.
Le serpent avait maigri.
Mr. Snake himself had lost a lot of weight.
La mouche avait maigri.
Even the fly had lost all its weight.
Même le moustique avait maigri.
Because of this terrible famine, even the mosquito, the tiny mosquito, lost weight.
Mais comme si la famine s'était installée dans la maison du lièvre,
the merciless famine entered every household, including Mr. Bunny's family.
les enfants du lièvre avaient maigri.
All the children of the bunny had lost a lot of weight.
La femme du lièvre avait maigri.
Even its wife had lost weight.
Le lièvre lui-même avait maigri.
Mr. Bunny himself lost a lot of weight.
Il avait maigri.
He lost so much weight.
Il avait maigri.
So much weight.
Il avait maigri.
So much weight.
Il était devenu mince comme ça, comme une aiguille.
He looked like a needle, a real needle.
Mais tous les jours, ce lièvre rôdait pour chercher quelque nourriture.
But every day, Mr. Bunny was going everywhere looking for food.
Et tous les jours, à la même place, il rencontrait un singe qui lui était grand comme ça.
And every day, at the same place, he was meeting this huge monkey, huge like this.
Tellement grand qu'il ne pouvait pas marcher.
He was so huge, he couldn't even walk.
Tellement grand qu'il ne pouvait pas bouger.
He was so huge, he couldn't move.
Et le lièvre qui était maigre, le suppliait.
And the bunny, the skinny bunny, skinny, used to beg him.
Et le singe répondait, tu plaisantes ou quoi? Les gens ne savent pas garder les secrets. Moi, mon secret, je le partage avec personne.
And Mr. Bunny was like, are you kidding me? Nobody knows how to keep a secret here. I'm not gonna give you my secret.
Mais le lièvre a tellement insisté que le singe finit par avoir pitié de lui.
But Mr. Bunny insisted so much that the monkey finally agreed to tell him the secret.
Il lui dit, je suis d'accord pour te confier mon secret, mais à une seule condition.
I agree to tell you my secret, but at only one condition.
Que tu me promettes de m'obéir au doigt et à l'œil.
You have to promise me to obey me no matter what.
Le lièvre avait tellement faim qu'il a dit, oui, je ferai tout ce que tu me demanderas.
Mr. Bunny was so hungry, he said, of course, I will do everything you ask me to do.
Alors attrape-moi par la queue, a dit le singe.
So the monkey turned around and said, well, hold my tail if you can.
Le lièvre attrapa le singe par la queue.
So Mr. Bunny held Mr. Monkey by his tail.
Aussitôt, il se sentit transporté dans les...
Field full of eggplants.
Un champ de patates douces.
A field of sweet potatoes now.
Un champ de frites.
A field of potatoes.
Un champ de mangue.
A field of mangoes.
Un champ d'oranges.
And another field full of oranges.
Et à chaque fois, le singe dit, s'il te plaît, singe, laisse-moi, le lièvre dit, s'il te plaît, singe, laisse-moi descendre là, ce champ me suffit.
And each time, Mr. Bunny would beg Mr. Monkey, please, please, let me go down here. This is enough for me.
Le singe a fini par s'énerver.
And Mr. Monkey ended up getting mad.
Tu m'énerves.
I told you to hold it. You upset me.
Le lièvre s'est calmé.
And Mr. Bunny calmed down.
Ils sont arrivés dans le pays du singe.
They got to the country of the monkey.
Et là, tout ce que le lièvre a demandé, on lui a donné.
And there, everything Mr. Bunny asked for, he received.
Il a mangé du maïs.
He ate some corn.
Il a mangé des carottes.
He ate some carrots.
Il a mangé des citrouilles.
He ate some pumpkins.
Il a mangé des tomates.
He ate some yummy, beautiful red tomatoes.
Il a mangé des frites.
He ate some French fries even.
Il a mangé des mangues.
He ate some mangoes.
Il a mangé des oranges.
He ate some oranges.
Et voilà le lièvre aussi qui a commencé à grossir.
And then Mr. Bunny started to get fat. He got big, 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 big.
À devenir le bas comme ça.
He became belle bad like this.
Il ne pensait même plus retourner dans son pays de misère.
He was not even thinking about going back home in that misery country of his.
Alors que dans le pays du singe, il vivait une toute petite tortue.
And in the country of the monkey lived a very small tortoise.
Et la petite tortue provoquait tous les habitants du pays entier.
And the tortoise was known to provoke everybody in the village into a fight, a duel.
Et la petite tortue chantait.
And the little tortoise would go around singing.
Celui qui me vaincra prendra mon mouton. Celui qui me vaincra prendra mon mouton.
To the one who will beat me, I will give my sheep. To the one who will beat me, I will give my sheep.
Tous les habitants du pays en riaient.
Everybody in the country used to laugh at it.
Tous sauf le lièvre, le nouveau venu.
Everybody except Mr. Bunny, the newcomer.
Un jour, il alla trouver le singe, son hôte, et lui dit
One day, he went to find Mr. Monkey, his host, and told him,
Hé singe, dis-moi,
Hey, Mr. Monkey, tell me,
pourquoi n'enverrait-on pas d'un coup de patte cette minuscule tortue dormir ailleurs?
why don't we just kick this tortoise away with just one kick and get rid of her?
Elle m'énerve.
She's getting on my nerve.
Le singe le lui déconseilla.
Mr. Monkey said, I wouldn't do it.
Laisse cette petite tortue tranquille.
Leave the tortoise alone. You really don't want to mess up with her.
Si c'est son mouton qui t'intéresse, demande 10 moutons comme ça, on te donnera. Mais ne touche pas à cette petite tortue.
If you want a sheep that bad, just ask for it, and we will happily give you even 10. Just ask for it, but leave her alone.
Mais tous les jours,
But every day,
la petite tortue passait.
a little tortoise would pass by,
Et toujours avec la même chanson.
singing the same song.
Celui qui me vaincra prendra mon mouton. Celui qui me vaincra prendra mon mouton.
Whoever who will beat me will take my sheep. Whoever who will beat me will take my sheep.
Et un jour, à l'insu de son hôte, le lièvre alla provoquer la petite tortue en duel.
And one day, without Mr. Monkey knowing it, Mr. Bunny went to fight the little tortoise.
Ils ont commencé à balancer sur leur patte gauche.
The fight started. They leaned over to the left.
Sur leur patte droite.
leaned to the right,
sur leur patte avant,
then in the front,
sur leur patte arrière.
then in the back.
Ils sont tombés par terre.
They fell on the ground,
Ils ont roulé sur le sol.
rolled all over the places,
Ils ont sauté en l'air.
jumped in the air,
Et ils sont restés en l'air comme ça pendant 2 semaines.
and stayed in the air for at least 2 weeks.
Ils sont redescendus.
Then came back down on earth.
Ils ont fait du karaté.
They made some karate,
Ils ont fait du judo.
some judo,
Ils ont fait de la boxe.
boxing,
Ils ont fait du
catch,
Et brusquement,
and all of a sudden,
la petite tortue souleva le lièvre qui était devenu énorme.
the little turtles lifted Mr. Bunny, who had become huge, in the air
Le fit tournoyer dans les airs.
and made him spin in the air.
Hop, 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 hop. Brrrr.
Vup, 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 brrr.
Et le fit atterrir dans un bruit terrible. Bam!
And threw him on the ground with a terrible noise. Brrr.
Aussitôt, le lièvre se retrouva dans son pays de misère.
Immediately, Mr. Bunny was back in his home country with a lot of misery around.
Il courait à droite, il n'y avait pas de singe.
He ran to the left, there was no monkey.
À gauche, il n'y avait pas de singe.
To the right, no monkey.
Devant, derrière, en haut, au milieu, en bas, il n'y avait toujours pas de singe.
In the front, in the back, in the air, on the ground, nowhere to find Mr. Monkey.
Et depuis ce jour-là,
And since that day,
quand le lièvre voit un singe,
when a bunny sees a monkey,
il lui court après,
he runs after him,
le suppliant de l'amener dans son pays de richesse.
begging him to bring him back to his secret country of abundance,
Promettant d'être sage.
promising to behave well this time.
Mais seulement, il n'est jamais retombé sur le bon singe.
But unfortunately, he never found the right monkey.
La moralité de l'histoire, quand on donne sa parole, il faut la respecter.
The moral of the story, when you give your word, you must keep it.
Et on dit au Burkina Faso que quand tu vas dans le pays de quelqu'un, même si tu te sens très très bien, il faut penser de temps en temps à revenir chez toi.
And in Burkina Faso, we say that even if you go somewhere, you have to always think about coming back home.
C'était notre première histoire.
This was our very first story,
Et plein d'autres histoires suivront.
and many others will follow
Tant que vos oreilles en auront envie.
as long as your ears remain opened.
Merci et bonne soirée.
Thank you, and have a good night.